Clive. You'll be pleased to know that the negotiations are progressing well.
That is good news.
Yes. Our comrade in Randala has just sent word that the contract should be signed very soon. But I still have much and more to prepare. It's a huge undertaking moving this many bearers at once. You couldn't do me a quick favor, could you?
What is it this time?
Nothing like that. I just need to find out exactly...
All right.
Thanks, Clive. I owe you one.
Don't blame yourself. I know, but no buts about it, all right?
Is something wrong?
Vonnie came to give me a message from our intermediary. The talks with the Republican Army have fallen through. They've reached an agreement with the Silver Peak Consortium. Their prices have fallen of late, but the Consortium
And you had no opportunity?
None at all.
Elle? What's happened? I saw Vonnie leaving. She didn't look happy.
And with good reason.
But I thought we were the only ones the Fist were speaking to about the bearers. How did the Consortium even find out?
It's not so surprising. They have ears all over the Republic. This isn't over. The Consortium will have to sell these bearers eventually. And at the price they paid, buyers will be few and far between. I'm going to Randalar myself.
Alone? You sure that's wise?
Are you offering to be my bodyguard?
How kind. Meet me at the checkpoint near the capital gates. I'll send an owl ahead and request a meeting.
You go to Cashlock, Theo, and get everything ready. We've waited far too long as it is. Even if I fail to free these bearers, there will be others. Someone needs to prepare the place and keep any prowling beasts at bay.
Oh, and that's me, is it? Well, it looks like I'm following orders till she gets back from meeting the Silver Peak Consortium, who've been doing their best to undermine our scheme. She'll never join them after this, surely. No, she said it herself. She still has plans for Cashlock, even if this one falls through. She means to stay with us, then. I can't say I'm not happy to hear it, but... is this what she really wants?
You have to trust her.
You're right. It's what she wants now. And if Elle's off fighting for the cause, I should do my part too. So I bid you farewell and safe travel. I'll gather my men. You go to Randalar and see if you can stop my...
I'll do my best. All right. To Randalar, then. I'd better not keep Eloise waiting. Well, this isn't at all foreboding. What I wouldn't give for a hot...
Looks like this is the end of the road for us.
When are they gonna let us through?
Fly, Ambrosia! I hope I didn't keep you waiting. Did you arrange to speak with the consortium?
Here they are now.
You wish to consult with me?
I did. It's about the bearers you recently purchased from the Fist. We had all but finished making arrangements to buy them ourselves, and then you stepped into the fray.
You misunderstand. It was only our regard for you, and so we resumed our...
I did not hesitate, but what is done is done.
Alas, we rarely take on such. Uncle, the bearers belong to him.
Who is your buyer?
A trader from across... A most demanding fellow. He insisted the bearers be fed. That's what you get.
I wouldn't know.
Oh, yes, the cultural. They pay good money for bearers, not fit for the knackered.
That does sound no matter then. And with it...
My associates...
I'm sorry you weren't...
As am I. He was right. The Silver Peak Consortium did intend to buy those bearers before I did. Their representative hinted at a possible purchase when he came to recruit me. I feigned interest in joining them in the hope he might be encouraged to tell me more. And he did just that. As soon as he left, I sent my own offer to Randalar.
So you never...
No. I entertained the Consortium's proposal solely so I could learn more about those bearers. But I was a fool to think they wouldn't find out. I knew exactly who I was dealing with.
You tried.
I did. And if what he said was true, the bearers are to be well treated. Which is something, at least. But they deserved more. I wanted so badly to see them freed.
Eloise! Eloise! Word from Cashlock. A pack of beasts, Theo and the others, they need help.
Theo!
I'll go on ahead.
Thank you, Clive. I'll gather some...
Hold on, Theo. I'm coming. Run like the wind. Faster! Come on. Yeah! I can walk from here. Where's Theodore?
Upriver!
He led the dragon that way to...
We just have to...
I can do better than... No use calling Ambrosia now. Where are you, Theo? Damn it. The ether's too thick. These creatures have already turned. I can't waste any more time. I need to find Theodore before that dragon does. Looks like it's found me. This thing's turned as well. This isn't going to be easy. Nice try. That's better.
Clive?
Theodore, you had me worried for... We have to get you out of here.
I think it might be a little too late for that. Bearer or no, there's only so much ether a man can take, and that Drake just wouldn't let me leave. You have my thanks, Sid, for finishing what I could not. For keeping Elle's dream.
Theodore! Don't make me do this.
Stop it, Theo! Stop!
Stay back, Eloise! He's turned. And so will you! Theodore.
Take care of my sister.
Theodore. Wait.
Goodbye, Elle.
Thank you, Clive. I think I'll be all right now.
That was true bravery he showed. Leading the dragon away from the village like that. His first instinct was always to protect people. To put others' well-being before his own.
And now he's gone. Because I sent him to that place, against his will.
It wasn't against his will. He was ready to do whatever it took to show you he could stand on his own. So that you would finally be free to live your own life.
To live my own life. He never could come to terms with the choice I made.
What exactly happened? You once told me Theo was the first bearer.
We grew up in Canva. We were born to one of the great trading houses. And I was chosen to inherit the family business. I had my father's head for figures, you see. Theo did not. While I studied the art of commerce, he played at soldier, a late bloomer. For unlike most bearers, it wasn't until his fifth my parents tried to drive him out before they could.
Theo told me something else. He clearly had, but he said you deserved it just as you freed him.
I would be lying if I said how much easier my life and devoted my... But I have never. Being with my brother meant I only had to look at him to remind myself of that night. He was never a burden, if anything.
You weren't, Eloise. That he had always been grateful to you, and that he wanted to repay you. Neither you nor Theo weighed each other down. You did Whatever was necessary to continue living your lives together. And you always would.
You're right. It was so we could be together. Oh, Theo. I know Theo wanted me to move. We can make a difference here. I need nothing more, so I'll carry on doing what bringing smiles to people's faces and to Theo's. This is the life I have chosen. The life I will always choose.
I've made a choice of my own. To continue helping you however I can.
Thank you, Clive. Let's...
Here's the scraps you were after.
Lord Rosfield, is there aught that...
Perhaps. Have you learned any...
Little and less.
I see.
Be assured, however, that we will not rest until the truth is known. Even now, our archaeologians scout...
Fallen ruins,
Indeed. Ultima's thralls are as if protecting the secret.
Secrets with...
Should our mayhap it would please you to observe some of our number at work.
Would that be possible?
Of course. Perchance you are... I was due to visit... You would
All right.
They will be... Might I suggest you take the road through... It will lead you straight...
Thank you.
I wish you a safe...
Come on. Faster! You deserve a rest. Oh no. You'll pay for this. May still be survivors. Whatever that thing is. I'd say it's their leader. Should have stayed in the past. These must be Cyril's colleagues.
You have our thanks, stranger.
Who are you?
Ah, forgive me, my lord. I did not recognize you. We are archaeologians. Thanks to them.
You call them your brothers? Might surely they serve it?
We are charged with a duty of...
And you think your dead
I know they would. Now.
Cyril told me of your...
I see. May the Firebird's flame burn ever in your...
It's one thing to lay down your life for another. But for a survey...
Ah.
Aye. Here.
My thanks. I shall study them.
Cyril, losses which could have been avoided. Were these your orders?
No. Every Undying devotes his life to the service.
Even when death is of...
My lord, I fear that the Undying have... We live to serve the Phoenix.
Cyril, but allow me to offer... It does not further the cause of the Phoenix. Provide your survey parties with an S. Think not only of how you can serve the Phoenix, but please...
I thank you, if you will permit me to and we of the Undying, as first shield to the Phoenix.
I do.
Then we are of the same...
Clive! To what do I owe the pleasure?
I just wanted to see how the town's been faring since you brought everyone together.
Since all is absolutely and firmly at the helm. Our stores of just...
Are you alone? They're going to...
It's the... But if the people wish me to lead them, I shall. And... Speaking of menaces, there may be a rather worrying one just over the horizon.
May there indeed.
I'm afraid the example Conrad and Natalie set in putting... And they might have elected to take a similar approach. They have formed what one could call... And they grow more organized.
We'll fight them all off just like last time. No matter... Won't we, Leroy?
Of course we will. If we continue to work together, we can overcome... The longer we avoid facing this one, the more difficult it will be. Until the only way to overcome it might be to run for the hills. Our best hope is to nip these efforts at organization in the bud by finding those ne'er-do-wells who have yet to join the cause and ensuring that they never do. Perhaps,
How could I refuse?
Thank you, my lord. Victor will... I have him stationed by the...
I'll go and speak with...
What's the difference between a lord and a man?
A League of Outlaws. Sounds like we have some competition. Still in Dalamil, Victor?
Ah,
I thought you'd have returned to Cost.
I did. I've developed something of a fondness for the place. And having worked so hard to see it saved from one fate, it would seem remiss to abandon it to a sentiment Master Lubor certainly isn't shy about.
You're not the only one.
What does he want you to...
He asked for my aid in putting down the bandits. And he said that you might be able to help me find...
Then you've come at just the right time. I was on my way. There are more camps in the... But we must strike together, and we must strike soon, at as many camps as we can. We can't give this League of their...
All right.
There's one up...
Leave it with me.
Run like the wind.
Those ne'er-do-wells.
That must be the camp Victor mentioned. Come on then, Toggle.
That's him! The one who killed Locke! Fingers! Take his head off!
I'd better let Victor know.
Sid. Ah.
No, but...
No.
What is it?
The whole town. They're saying that Lubor...
What?
Seems that one of our parties wasn't as some of the children's spot, and when Lubor and without a Chris.
But that's not possible.
It is, if he's a bearer, and if he has, well, I wouldn't blame him. Still, all those people see...
Fuck.
I don't know where we go from it.
You're right.
And now I made it a habit to keep a crystal close. Well,
We're sorry, but we just...
there's nothing to be sorry for. All that matters to... Look at him talking to his...
All lies are...
Once people make up their mind, we need to do something. Convince the people not to let their prejudice...
You're right.
I'm glad you agree. I'm a Dalmec. You head to the tavern. Make Conrad and Natalie... They know that Lubor and I are friends. Lord Underhill of Randall Osley.
I'll do what I can. Lubor, I can't promise it.
And that is...
Why are you taking the bearers?
Why do they always have to make such a fuss outside?
You all along that he was...
Forgive me for disturb...
As have I. The rumors...
He'll never be mayor now.
But what if his wares? In this, at least, he's done the...
Leniency!
I'm sorry, my lord, but he lied to us. He lied to you. He cannot be trusted.
So what do you propose?
Perhaps. That is a... And they will thank...
The townsfolk have made their minds up. There was nothing I could do.
Nor I. Conrad...
You never know.
All right.
Why the hell would Victor take the bearers? I assume the situation is hopeless?
There's still hope. But...
But perhaps not in this lifetime, I think it's fair to say.
You mustn't think like that, Lubor. Give them time. We'll talk some sense into them in the end. You'll see.
No, you won't. And your effort...
But Lubor...
Rosina would offer that steel does not lie. To yourself be true. Rather an ironic one when you consider that her life was taken with a... But I do not die, and so must I be. And now, I must embrace my new role of... For only united can they hope to stand. I'll need to make a suitable...
Don't go, Lubor. We'll be all alone.
Trust me, little ones. It is for the best that I go.
How could it possibly be for the best? The least you can do is give the town...
I would not take it.
Over, you say? And so just like that, you're going to... I thought you were better, but it seems you had me...
Victor.
Forget it.
You sure you're making the right choice, Lube?
Of those available to me? But where are my manners? Right then.
If there's anything I can...
I'll... There.
Covered in nicks and lumps, the lot of them. It's a wonder they can still walk.
Heard the bad news then, did you?
What bad news?
About Dravost. Well, anyway...
And the village?
Safe from the flood for now, but Zoltan and the others at Dorish sent a few curse... If something ain't done soon...
I won't let that happen.
Didn't think you would.
Does Blackthorn know?
I thought it might be better if he did. You reckon we should...
No.
Yeah, well...
So Dravost is still standing. For now, at least.
Clive!
And the Akashic?
Mostly off to the north still. But I told old Snotty to be ready to seal the north. Enough for the villagers to...
Well done.
Welcome. I'd never have guessed, you know. Who'd have thought? Keen to help us out again?
I am.
Thought you could sneak off.
Blackthorn.
Oh.
One of the scouts couldn't keep his... Unlike my best mate, Zoldan.
Not that your idea of an apology.
Don't listen to him. You only did what you thought was best.
But that ain't the whole of it. Volk, he left it to me. The best blacksmithing... Bloody stupid tradition, in my opinion. If someone's got talent, you should let them practice their craft, not ask them to settle petty feuds and barter for grain. Our master wasted half his life that way. I wasn't about to let that happen to me.
So you wasted half of mine instead.
You're what Dravost needed. Under me and my precious ideals, this place wouldn't have lasted a year. So I left to devote myself to the work and spare you lot the consequences. I may be a selfish prick, but I only did what I felt I had to.
What you had to do was your duty!
Even if it meant we all starved?
Enough. This is no time for bickering. You can finish beating each other up once Dravost is safe.
Fine. I've said my piece anyway.
Yeah. So have I.
Sorry, Clive. I shouldn't have stuck my nose in. We're short enough on time as it is. Still, give us a mo, would you? I need to... You,
We can't afford to wait.
Right you are. Don't want any nasty surprises, do we? Oh, and... Blackthorn? You and Zoltan might be better off staying inside the...
I can't...
How close are they?
Within sight of the walls. And there are more coming up from the mines.
What was I saying about nasty surprise?
They'll wash right over it.
Good idea.
Understood.
I'm prepared to fight if I have to.
Well, let's hope you don't. Once the scouts are inside, no heroic last stand.
August's right. The people here are tough and willing, but they ain't equipped.
I'm going out there. Start work on the gate as soon as I've left. I'll give you as much time as I can.
And if they kill you?
You evacuate. Then it won't come to that.
You'd better be right.
Take good care of Dravost till I get back.
Leave it to me. And... give those things what for.
All right. Which one of you's first? Is that it? Apparently not. They're not getting past me. Now, the question is, did I miss any?
Man alive! You're still in one piece!
I slew as many as I could.
As many as I could, he says. The old bleeding lot, more like it. Well, almost.
Only almost.
Yeah, one or two did try to...
Good.
In time, yeah.
Sid, enough to get... But mostly...
I'm afraid of her. There's no getting rid, meaning that any living thing...
And that's if the flood... I hate to say it, but the...
That, with ether floods springing up all over, it's no less safe than anywhere, and we'll fortify the gates to the north. And I'll see that they're guarded day and night.
All right.
As for you, Blackthorn, that's twice you've turned up when dropped, so...
I shouldn't.
I always... You leaving gave me the perfect... And from that day on, you'd have been the death of...
Finally. I hope you see the sense of it eventually.
Alive, perhaps. Our work used to be the pride. Now... It's not about the crop. I wouldn't send my sons to war wearing the shit. I've kept working, honing my... The average castle apprentice. Come back to us, Blackthorn. I'll even man those bells.
That's a kind offer. There's people who trust their lives to my... But that doesn't mean I couldn't... Let's see if we can't rekindle.
I'd like that.
Just be sure to tell Snotty to let me in the next time I come calling, yeah?
I never thought I...
I'd say that went pretty well, wouldn't you?
Even better than I'd hoped.
Sid, I've got something for you.
And this is?
A token of our lasting gratitude. But I'm of a mind to make you a far grander gift. Designs for a certain sword have been passed down from chief to chief for generations.
Now hold on, Zoltan. There's a reason no one's made that blade in centuries. There's not been a craftsman equal to the task. I'll admit your cinders make impressive steel, and I've learned to own an edge Odin will be proud of. But the engravings on that thing are enough to make a jeweler cry. And they're not just for...
Have you forgotten? I knew I'd never surpass you with the hammer and between the two of us.
Clive.
As long as he can keep
right. The man himself.
We were just about to make a start on that sword I promised you.
It's funny, but none of this would have been possible without your help. You remember Camille? The steel, meanwhile, and that whetstone from... And the final flourish...
A team effort.
No. Right.
To the bellows...
Well, bugger me. We actually did it.
The sword to end all swords. Ragnarok.
It's quite something.
I trust you'll take good care of it.
Thank you. Both of you.
So, does this make you pair the greatest craftsmen alive?
You'll take more, but we're up with it.
A list of materials.
Zoltan and I got talking on the long road back from Dravost.
We reckon with those items there.
That's a weapon I'd like to see.
I was hoping you'd...
One legend at a time, eh, lad?
Good idea. No more drinking to forget my past.
Then...
Trouble with your gear, or... And if it had... So, what'll it be? And?
The stew's awfully thin these days.
What do you expect?
What will it be today?
How may I help you today?
Of course. The state of the realm is ever-changing, Clive. In the hands of Akashic. We'll need to find him.
Don't tell me.
Oh no, I'm working. It's got a let's just say, only Mithril went. Trouble is, and I hear.
If it's for the good of the hideaway.
Oh.
So.
We've got a couple of examples here. Spherical echoes, we call them.
More fallen materials. So this smelter is similar to the Mithril engine in more ways than one.
That's right. They're a bit like the thermal helms. Fallen ceramics deal with heat like nothing else, see? And what's more, they're directional, transferring heat from the inside to the outside. But these things, they're all outside. If we line the hood with them, they'll reflect the heat right back into the furnace. We've collected as many as we can, and I know where we can get the rest. Trouble is, they're all watched over by their bigger, uglier cousins.
So you want me to visit some ruins, destroy some echoes, and bring back the spheres they're guarding?
That's it, and we're only 3 short, mind. And we know exact. There's one up Amber Way, and another in the silent...
All right then. Wish me luck.
Will do. I'll be keeping all my fingers and toes crossed.
Village is turned. That'll do, girl. This is no time to ride. Good girl. Fly, Ambrosia. Thanks, girl. I'll need to deal with these ones first.
This is it. Let's go. Time to fight. Don't get surrounded. You deserve a rest. Two down, one to go. Good girl. This might take a while. You deserve a rest. That's all of them. Owain can uncross his toes now. Ah, Sid! Sir. Good, thankfully. Here.
I'll fit him to the... May I present to you the Telemon Furnace? Ain't bad, is she?
She's a beauty.
You saved my bacon again, Sid, and I ain't about to let your good deed go.
It's fine, really.
Oh, don't say that.
You could just...
How about that clasp? And I reckon I know it's a metal.
Stretchy, man.
Bah. So, what do you reckon?
It's actually quite ingenious. Thank you, Owain.
Shh, don't mention it. You earned it. And I wanted to get some practice in using that metal anyway. Reckon we'll have all kinds of uses for it around the hideaway. Can't think of any right now, but maybe even out there. One day, the whole world's gonna know about the inventions you've helped us put together. That bag of yours will be...
They'll hardly believe their eyes, I'm sure.
What do you recommend?
Oh, don't tell me we've run out of pets.
Still alive, are ya? If you're gonna buy some, be quick about it. You're rubbing me blind, you know. It'd better all be here. Is that all?
The stew's awfully thin these days.
Trouble with your gear, or... What do you want? And?
No use calling Ambrosia. Now. Ready, go? Faster! No need to ride from here. Ambrosia won't help me here.
Covered in nicks and lumps, the lot of them. It's a wonder they can still walk.
Ready, go?
Yeah! No need to ride from here. Let's go. That'll do, girl.
Forsaken soul, eh? Only those who have nothing. So empty your pockets.
A deserter turned outlaw. Not here.
Covered in nicks and lumps, the lot of them. It's a wonder they can still walk.
Let's go. This might take a while. Straight home now.
That's like no chocobo I've ever seen. Something tells me it won't be easily broken.
Poor beast. There was nothing I could do.
Covered in nicks and lumps, the lot of them. It's a wonder they can still walk.
Your work here is...
Come back.
Oh, don't tell me we've run out of papio nuts and all.
The sound of... Who knows? So, what'll it be? That it? Fine.
Covered in nicks and lumps, the lot of them. It's a wonder they can still walk.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back, son. Here you are. Come again. I may have more for you. Yeah. How may I help you today, Clive? All done? Oh, I wasn't expecting. Off you go then.